Welcome along to Kingsfield Golf Centre, where we've brought along 4 bunker readers to get fitted for a brand new TaylorMade AeroBurner Fairway. Let's see how they go on. Launched at the start of this year, TaylorMade says the AeroBurner is its fastest ever fairway wood. Stuart McLean was the first of our readers to put that claim to the test, and he quickly saw the benefits. A massive distance increase of 24 yards, and even he couldn't believe it was real.
The one I came here with today is a club I've had for a few years. It's an Adams 13 degree fairway wood. Obviously today we've had a hit with that, and the distance that we've had, has been dwarfed by the club that we've gone on to use after the TaylorMade one. The club was great. Obviously we tried a couple of different variations of it until we got the one which suited me best, but even just changing the shaft I'd always used regular before. When we had a look at the speed that I was swinging the club at, they were able to quickly identify it needed to be up to a stiffer flex. So that's great from my own perspective, because I didn't realise that, and trying the different club heads and just the technology, has really given a vast improvement with the distance.
Gary Haggart from Charleton Golf Club was next in for his fitting, and he saw the distance increases almost immediately. Fitter David Burns increased his loft to the 3 high launch model, and his problems disappeared instantly.
The previous fairway wood was TaylorMade Jet Speed, 15 degrees, just a standard sort of 3 wood. Struggled with height, getting up off the deck. Bad shot was a horrible poorly left sort of shot. That was my worst of them. I'm actually getting some height on it now, I'm managing to get it up off the ground, so it's making a massive difference.
Joe Robertson is an 11 handicapper and arrived at the fitting with a real liking for his previous fairway wood. After going through the fitting, his mind was changed and he achieved a distance gain of 16 yards with his new AeroBurner fairway wood.
The 3 wood that I've got at the moment is a TaylorMade ROBERTSON. I've had it for a year and a half. I've been late starter playing golf, started 10 years ago, and I'm trying to improve my golf. TaylorMade clubs, I feel as though I'm quite comfortable with it, and I felt as though I was hitting my 3 wood out in the driving range reasonably quite well. The first time I put the AeroBurner in my hand, I felt as though I had a stiff shaft, but the person that was doing the fitting says no, it was the same shaft, and I felt comfortable even hitting it. I felt as though it's a nice sweet spot and it's forgiving, and I have more good shots with it than my normal club.
Torwoodlee member John Denham was last in for his fitting and arrived with the lowest handicap of the group. John was hitting his previous fairway wood well and gave fitter David a bit of a challenge. No need to worry though, John was able to pick up an extra 8 yards with the AeroBurner.
I had a Titleist 913 fairway wood. The normal shots I would hit were reasonably good, quite tight dispersed, but a low launch was just something I've always done. Although the loft was up to 16.5, it didn't really help the launch. I found the club was very good. The improvements, as I say, was the launch angle and the spin speed, which makes a big difference, especially as it's into the wind. And I've added 8 yards on it, which makes a big difference.
TaylorMade TMPCL and Fitting Centre Manager Liam MacDougall is delighted with the success of the AeroBurner so far this year.
It's been phenomenal. I think the reader events that we're doing with you guys, just getting the product in players' hands, has been beneficial. They're seeing the benefits, the yardage, the sound of the product and the look of the product, the overall performance. They're then going away from these reader events and telling their friends and creating a wee bit of buzz about it, so it's been fantastic. I think this year AeroBurner Fairway for us, I'll be surprised if it's not a #1 product for us at the end of the year. Obviously the new and improved speed pocket, we've got a larger hitting area on the face as well. I think the look of the product's pretty sharp and appealing to the player also. Sound, it sounds very strong across the whole of the face, toe hits and heel hits, so it's sounding pretty consistent across a large area of the face. Yeah, cover off all aspects there.
For all the latest golf news, visit www.bunker.co.uk.